Hey YouTube, this is Lincoln Williams bringing you another review. This is a special review by the Lincoln Williams Show, um, and and I'm your host Lincoln Williams. And today we're going to be taking a look at one of the best boxes around. This is the Nvidia Shield, as you can see right down there. Um, yeah, that is the Nvidia Shield right there. So the Nvidia Shield TV, and yeah, the Nvidia Shield TV is hands down the best movie streaming box that you can ever pick up. This thing is a beast. This will beat it has beaten many other streaming devices that were out on the market, and it is by far one of the best streaming boxes that you can buy today. And I believe it retails for $182. But if you get it at Black Friday, but if you get it on a Black Friday deal, this is a must pick up for your home enthusiast, for your for home enthusiasts, home theater watcher enthusiasts like myself. Um, yeah, this is the home screen, and I'll show you I'll show you what you get in the box. Um, First and foremost, you get the Nvidia Shield, the controller, and the remote. And yeah, I mean, um, so yeah, what this box does is basically you can watch movies, you can watch TV shows, you can watch your Blu-ray DVD collection by using a Plex server, basically. So I don't even know what Plex is. I don't even know what it actually is. But sorry, my camera's getting a little jiggly. Um, but yeah, this is by far the best streaming box that you can buy today, and a great little video game console that you can pick up. Um, so yeah, let me just show you the interface. So this is NVIDIA Games. As you can see, NVIDIA Games is right there, and as you can see, if I click on it, it'll basically pull up to recently played, my library, which has all my games that are stored, basically. And I haven't played Asphalt 8 yet, but I have played Knights of the Old Republic. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, why don't we just back out? And this is GeForce Now, which is a streaming service where you can stream games over the internet. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this to work because of my internet connection. I could not get that to work. So I will have to I will have to test Game Stream if that works, but GeForce Now doesn't work, so that's unfortunate. And these are all the games that are included with your GeForce Now subscription. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Oh, there's Saints Row on there. I wanted to play Saints Row so bad. And there's another Saints Row game. Um, yeah. So, yeah, I'm recording this off of my phone right now, and I'll upload this tonight if I get a chance. So, yeah, that is the whole entire library of the Nvidia Shield. And here's a game that I haven't played yet, but I am going to pick up, and that is Doom 3. And Doom 3 wasn't all that popular when it came out. Well, I don't know if it was or if it wasn't, but I'm going to get like Doom 3 and probably Dead Trigger. yeah, that's free on there. So I can basically get that. And so here's you have your sports, racing, strategy, adventure, simulation. These are mostly GeForce Now games that you can stream over the internet. Um, and here's all your Android purchases. Here's all your Android games for your Shield that you can play off of the machine, so you won't have to have any internet. Um, oh, one thing forgot to mention about the Android games is the Android games will sometimes have AAA titles. Say if you wanted to play Borderlands 2, um, you would have to buy that. And for the pre-sequel as well. So these are all paid games. And here's all your Final Fantasies. If you're a huge Final Fantasy fan, you got some Final Fantasy games. Here's mostly your GTA games, but this one doesn't work. GTA 3 and Half-Life 2, great game. Let's see what else is on here. What else is on here that I can spot? Knights of the Old Republic I've already gotten. Oh, there's Marvel. There is Marvel. I don't even know what that says. Oh, and here's the Metal Gear Solid games. Great games. Except for number 2, because 2 was just all over the place. And 3 was just solid. It was a solid game. So definitely pick up Metal Gear Solid 3 if you're going to get this machine. Here's Resident Evil 5. I can't really get that right now. So anyways, yeah, this is basically the gaming library. Oh, and here's Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is available to play on there as well. So yeah, why don't we go back to the home menu. Here is Hulu, one of my apps that I gotten on the Shield, and it runs perfectly on here. And here's Netflix, and here is what I really wanted from all all my devices, and that is YouTube, an actual YouTube app that doesn't slow down. It doesn't have any audio glitches with my TV, and it's perfect. And here is Prime Video. Basically, any Android TV box doesn't have Prime Video with it, except for the Fire Stick and the Fire TV, basically. So yeah, so there's Prime Video on there, and Prime Video is available for the Shield. And here's NBC, Sling TV, Amazon Music, and Google Play Music. And here are some of my emulators that I use. And I will get into these a little bit for maybe a second. As you can see, my N64 library down there. Let me just turn this down to 5, so I won't. So yeah, that is my apps section, and here is where you get most of your apps is from the Google Play Store, and this is an Android TV device basically. So this will do Google Play, and I love this feature of this device. And here is your Steam app, where you basically launch your Steam games from your computer over to this device. Yeah, that is basically it. Those are all my apps that I use, that are basically I'm using. And here is so here is my N64 emulator that I'm using, and I like to play a lot of N64 games. And yeah, here's your games with free for Shield. here's your games for new releases, and here's your games for your featured. And Hulu, here's your apps section for all your recommendations. You get Netflix recommendations, Prime Video, YouTube, and whatnot. So that's basically the interface. So let me just show you how powerful this machine actually is. Let me just go and click on my emulator, my N64 emulator that I installed. And here are basically all my games that I currently have. These are top 10 N64 games and my most played N64 games that I have played on the system. So that is basically in the N64 emulator, and I basically have all the top 10 games, so I can basically experience each and every game there is available. And I'm gonna launch a game. I'm gonna launch one of my very first video games ever made. My very first video games ever played is Banjo-Kazooie. So why don't we just launch the game at its current state and see what you think. Loading. Please wait. Yeah, this is emulation. This game is cute. This game is definitely cute. You'll probably want to see some gameplay. So yeah, this is emulation at its finest, and it'll emulate almost every game perfectly. Oh, this is my favorite level that I'm trying to get to right now. You better die, crab. Yeah, this game was cool back in the day. All right, let me just show you a different game. Let me just show you a different game. Let's go into the classics. This is my favorite first-person shooter game. Actually, let's go into one of my favorite tank shooters. and that is basically battle tanks. I basically owned this game back in the day, so yeah, and this game is definitely get it worth getting, and it is so fun going through the levels and going to through the campaign mode. And if you're burnt out on the campaign mode, there's also a simulator mode where you can verse other tanks. So let me just fire up this game. Loading, please wait. I'm so shocked that you can actually see the emulation. So yeah, that is battle tanks. So yeah, that is basically battle tanks. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. I'm not gonna show Zelda in this video. Well, I might, but let's show a bit of Mario. Let's show a little bit of Mario 64, and I think I'll end it for the emulation. But yeah, this will run every single N64 game that it'll throw at it, that you throw at it, and yeah. So let's do the final game for the N64, and that is Super Mario 64. Um, yeah, let's do that. Loading.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
Yeah. So this will basically run any N64 game that you throw at it. Now, let me just exit out here. Man, this video would have been possible if I only had to do it with a game controller. But with this remote, I can control everything. So, anyways, let's go to my SNES emulator and let's load ROM, load game, and let's see what Super Nintendo game do we want to load up. Let's load in Super Mario World. Man, I love this game. Man, this is running at 60 frames a second, too. So yeah, that is Super Mario World. I can also add in cheats. And yeah, it's very easy to So yeah, let's try something else. Um, let's see, why not Earthbound? Restarting. Sorry, that was a little weird. So yeah, one of the games that I cannot beat is this one because the final boss is just too impossible to beat by using emulation. So yeah, I don't even know what was going on, but that's what my friend a light-minded Jedi said. So you can't actually play, you actually can't beat this game. So let me just close game. And let's try out one of the most expensive games. Let's try one of the most expensive games that you can actually play and see if it replicates the actual game. But and that is Chrono Trigger. Let's see if that'll actually. I haven't played this game yet, so if you have played Chrono Trigger before, please don't spoil it for me. So yeah, um, that's all I have to show you in this review. But yeah, this thing, the Nvidia Shield TV, as small as it is, will run anything that you throw at it, from the Atari 2600 up to the GameCube. This will emulate pretty much everything. So yeah, it's a pretty good emulation device. So that is the Nvidia Shield. The only thing that I could not get working is GeForce Now. So anyways, yeah, this is the best streaming media player box that you can find that plays retro games and normal Android games, such as Knights of the Old Republic right here. And yeah, this device is solid. I really love it. I really like it, and I love it all at the same time. And it's great. So my final verdict for this device, the final verdict for the Nvidia Shield is a 9 out of 10. It's a pretty solid score that I'm going to give this device. And yeah, I love this device. This device is great. And so yeah, anyways, I forgot to mention on this remote here is a voice control, so you can control things with your voice. Let's say if you wanted to basically search for movies or TV shows, you'd have to, do it with your voice, basically. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys liked the video. Oh, here's another thing that I forgot to mention before I go is that this controller is one of the best controllers I have ever used for Android gaming. Even though the sticks may be a little flat, I don't know if you can see, but I don't know if you can see if the sticks may be flat to you, the surface anyway. This feels like an Xbox One controller, basically. So yeah, it's very cool looking, and yeah, so yeah, that is the Nvidia Shield controller. Before I go, I'm gonna tell you how to get these games, these ones in particular. I'm gonna tell you how to get some of the games that I got through emulation and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Are you ready for this? So all you need right here is this little thumb drive. And what that thumb drive is basically is a 16 gigabyte hard drive SanDisk, and I basically got it at Albertsons. And basically what you do is after you open the packaging to the stick, to the USB stick, plug that into a computer, go into your file explorer, and you basically want to create a new file for all your games. That means N64, SNES, GameCube, whatsoever. Once you got that, go to a ROM website, and basically they have all these games, which you see right here, and it'll upload the cover art of those games inside the emulator. And what you do is you download them from your downloads, and basically you copy the ROM file to that folder to the N64 folder, and basically you're all ready to go. And you just take your thumb drive and plug it into one of the USB slots, and it's a really easy process to do. And I thought it was going to be hard, but after messing with this and getting more N64 games onto this device, it hasn't been very hard. So yeah. So anyways, if you want more tutorial videos, you can actually go to ETA Prime, ETA Prime's channel, and look up some tutorial videos on this device if you're actually planning on getting this device. So anyways, YouTubers, I gotta go. It's getting close to bedtime, and I'll see you guys all later in the next Lincoln Williams Show episode. And the next Nvidia product review that I'll be doing in a couple months is probably the Nvidia Shield K1 tablet. So yeah, so it's a decent Android tablet. And anyways, I gotta go, YouTubers. And yeah, this product gets a 9 out of 10 for the verdict. And I'll see you guys all later in the next Lincoln Williams Show episode. Okay, bye-bye, guys.